Right, we're live. Right, hello everyone. Just tweaking some slight issues, but we should be good to go. That's better. I think the sun was getting in my way a bit. We're going to be doing a take 2 on the Helicoprion. Because the devs have reduced the megalodon spawn. Hey B, how you doing? Your name just comes up as B. Usually it's a longer name, isn't it? But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, we're going to be doing a take 2 on the Helicoprion, because last time we got absolutely mullered by megalodons and alpha megalodons over spawn, and I went onto Twitter and posted about it, and thankfully now the devs have put out a patch to reduce the spawns, mainly on the island. I think they did a few other maps. So we're going to do a take 2 on the Helicoprion. You play official modded exclusively. We've had those. We turned out to be the beta testers. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's switch over. Is my camera frozen on? My camera frozen on TikTok. Hang on a sec. Not sure what's going on. Bear with me. TikTok is playing up. Not sure what's going on there. I will be with you all shortly. Technology, eh? Just can't trust technology. Okay, that seems to be working. And I think we're back on TikTok. Right, okay. Sorry about that. Everything is being a little temperamental. Right, okay. Ark, where are we with Ark? Let's just check that everything is where it should be. OBS is right. And just got to get TikTok over. Okay, TikTok is working. Is it out? The Helicoprion, yes, the Helicoprion is out. Finally, it's out. It came out. It came out on Friday. Yeah, it came out on Friday, and we attempted to get the Helicoprion, but we had an issue with Megalodon overspawn, and we failed miserably. So they've reduced the spawns for Megalodons over on the island now, so hopefully it should be a lot better. Hey Woozle man, how you doing today? Morning in the US, afternoon in the UK. Yeah, it's just coming up to 4 p.m. in the UK. Is it on Rag? Yes, I believe the heli is on Island, Ragnarok, Astrios, and the Center. Pretty much all the maps that are out at the moment have a decent ocean. But yeah, last time, where was it? Here we go. Tribe member GP was killed by a Helicoprion level 15. The one time that I managed to get to try and tame the Helicoprion without any Megalodons around, I was going really well with the controls. So the AWS and D controls, I was doing really well with those. But then it came with an icon that was like, it was like that. And my mind went blank, because I know what it was, but my mind went blank. I completely froze. And then when I realized it was the spacebar, it was just too late, and the Helicoprion threw me off and then proceeded to kill me. And by that point, I was fed up of the whole Megalodon stuff. So yeah, I decided to give up after that point. But hopefully I should be able to get it done this time. Because I think it's only AWSD and spacebar that those mini games come up with, potentially. So hopefully I should be all right next time. No worries, Juicy. Good luck if you're going after the Helicoprion. Have I tamed the new shark? No, not yet. Should hopefully be doing it today. But I might get some more rat food. I've only got 2. Depending on the level, that should be enough because the taming's up a bit. But I kind of want to get a couple more rat food or whatever it's called. A tasty rat treats. Just to make sure I've got enough. And this Steris has one imprint left, 5 minutes, so I'm just going to do that one. Get that out of the way. PV official, you have a level 224 on free studying. What's that, Keithy? Helicoprion. Hey girl, how you doing? Are you doing all right? Welcome to the stream. Smalls? No, this is a private server. So I need to repair my scuba gear from before. So that all got smashed to bits. In fact, if we have a quick look at the spawns, so this is so that's where I attempted to tame the Helicoprion. So now there's only 16 alpha megalodons on the map instead of like 44 last time, or maybe 60. And there's only 686 megalodons on the map instead of 1600. which was last Friday. So they've reduced it by about 2/3. So I think 686 is a lot more manageable than 1600 because that was ridiculous. But I think the Helicoprion might share their spawn. So there's 77 Helicoprion. I'm not going to use this to find one because I've got the gene scanner now. But yeah, there's 77 Helicoprion on the map right now. So we should be good with the Megalodons. Doing well. Early morning for you. Coffee in hand. Good stuff. Good stuff. Always need a coffee in the morning. So I need to repair my Scooby gear for a take 2. They are mean little things if you mess up. The Helicoprion. I could not get away from the Helicoprion when I messed up. I messed up because my brain went blank, or my mind went blank, after it brought up the spacebar symbol. I don't know what the spacebar is on console, but it was bringing up A, W, S, and D, all the usual ones, and I was doing absolutely fine. And then it brought up the spacebar, and my mind just froze, and I was like, what is that symbol? And by the time I figured out it was spacebar, it had thrown me off, and it stunned me, and I just couldn't get away. I was stunned for the whole time, and it was just attacking me, and I couldn't get away. That was... I got a feeling you probably struggled to get away at all, to be honest. Where's me ratfish stuff? Yeah, so I got a couple. The overpopulation of Megs doesn't help. They've reduced them now, so it should be a lot better. Hey, King Yoink. It's going well, thank you. How are you doing? 17 seconds, and should get the final imprint. 1%. Jumping over to Twitch. No worries. Thanks, hey girl. There's not much going on Twitch at the moment, so it'll be good to see some activity over there. YouTube usually covers my activity, but Twitch is still in its early stages of growing. Cheers. Thank you. It's all good. Hi, GP. First time watching you live. Ark A4L servers. Welcome to the stream. I think we've yeah, I do recognize your name. I think we've messaged before, haven't we? Maybe on Twitter or something. But yeah, welcome to your first live stream of me playing Ark. So what I just wanted to do was compare this, because I've got a few more mutations since the last time we played. So I just want to compare. So this one is a 363. So this one's a 363 that's fully combined. So I've got all my max stats in it, but it's got 0% imprint. So it's born with 16,008 health and 584 melee. And this one is the same, but it's got 100% imprint. 19,209 health, 699 melee. So what I realised is with the Therizino, because I don't want health really any higher than 22,000, I've got to be careful about how many mutations I get on health. So I can still add a few mutations to it, but I don't want to go too high, because with 100% imprint, it would end up higher than the 22,000. So I just got to keep an eye on that. The stun is insane. Yes, it is. So funny, even when stunned, you can tech suit straight up. Issue is it does massive damage. Right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have tech suit. Yeah, so these are the Theory stats. With 100% imprint, but not leveled. This is unofficial. Private server. Hey girl, thank you for the sub over on Twitch. Very much appreciate it. My my notifications seem to have stopped for some reason, I think. Yeah, hey girl, did you get a sound notification, like a GIF come up on the screen? Because I didn't hear it. Do you think that Valguero will get delayed? There's a very good possibility it will, but it would only literally be like within the day, I think. Within a day or two, maybe. Having said that, because it's set for a Tuesday, I think, the Ark, when they do deliver on the week that they're meant to, quite often it gets pushed all the way to the Friday. So I would say any time that week, but I wouldn't say any later than that, to be honest. It's had enough delays already. You missed the Dillo versus Survivor, mate. Yes. I don't know if I've still got it in the logs. Hang on. Yeah. Your harvester, level 1, killed by Dilophosaur, level 15. No idea how that happened. I can only imagine the game glitched or something, because to kill, for a level 15 Dillo to kill 10k HP, and I'm sure I did dino wipes as well, it would have been just sitting there forever. So yeah, not sure what happened there. So I've got my scuba gear repaired, and I want I've got 2 cakes. I call them cakes, but they're not cakes. They're ratfish treats. So I want to see if I can get another. What one is it? Is it this one? You heard it and saw it. Right. Okay. Maybe it's because I had my OBS minimized instead of behind everything. Because obviously I use that sound as a notifier for me more than anything. Yeah, I don't think I have enough. Let's see. What do you call the squid thingies? No tentacles. And what about ammonite? 2 ammonite. So I think I need a bit more of that, to be honest. Before I go out and tame a heli, I think I need to get a few more rat treats just in case I come across a 150 heli. I've not tamed any helis yet. That's what I'm hoping to do today. $1K in 15 minutes. Nice. Why is this one moved? Oh, my headpiece came out. So annoying. I've got strange shaped ears. They fall out. That's the one I use. Why is this one over here? Attacking target. Something's come in here. I don't want to take my cat with me, do I? And I need to turn my doggo. Where's my doggo? Turn my doggo off. So he doesn't come for a swim. We love you in America, GP. Have a good stream, buddy. Thank you very much. All right. You think I was just busy looking at 3 chats? I noticed the subscription on Twitch from the chat. That's how I noticed it, but I don't have the audio didn't come through from the GIF, which is what usually tells me to look at the chat. But I've had to separate all my chats now because the combined chats seems to be having an issue with alerts and stuff not popping up in the chat. So it's frustrating. It's one of the issues that I found with multi-streaming. So we need to look for exactly clear under the water, but we need some ammonite. Oh, what? Don't tell me ammonite isn't on there. Tuso's on there. Ammonite isn't on the gene scanner. That is that's not a great start. Oh, come on, I'm stuck on the rocks. We'd love to see you, Axeman and Jim do a stream together. I've not obviously I've not streamed with other people yet because I've just started streaming myself. But hello. There's a Helicoprion. I might have a quick look just to see what level that is. Right outside my base. Oh, a 145. I've got to get that, but I need more cakes. I need, yeah. I hate that you can't go into third person. What does it mean if the gene scanner tells you that there's no creature of my level in the Ark? It means there's no creature that's... I think it means there's no creature below the level that you... of your survivor. I can't quite remember exactly how it works because it's been a long time since I used it myself, because I've been using the Dino Finder for certain things. That is lucky. I'm just not prepped yet for a level 145 because I've only got 2 rat treats, and I'm not... I'm on... why is my cat... At least it's not following me. I'm on 5 times taming. I'm on 5 times taming, and I've got 2 rat treats, but I'm not sure. I think I'd probably need more than 2, maybe 3. But I don't want to risk it. I'd rather get a couple more rat treats, I think. You will need around 3. Yeah, that's why I want to get a couple more. Here we go. Oh, Moser. Well, at least there's not a swarm of megalodons. Depending on your level, it only shows certain levels for creatures. I'm 98 and the scanner shows up to level 121. That's... yes, that's... I'm level 97 and my scanner shows up to 121 as well. I need to level up a bit more. Oh, that's the wall. I'm going to be here somewhere. I don't know if megalodons I don't have my chibi on me. Oh well. Missed opportunity. I should be alright. There's no overspawning of megalodons. It's only a level 15. And the good thing about the Helicoprion being right outside my base is if I die, I don't have far to travel back to it. So, yeah. The only annoying thing about these alphas is just the spamming of the attack button. I find it very, very tiresome. And it's so difficult to see how damaged they are with the bloods and everything. Or at least I find it difficult. Underwater. But this is massively different from Friday. If I had come across this Alpha Mosa on Friday, I'd be swarmed by Megalodons. And probably an Alpha Megalodon. Not sure what you play on, but you use volumetric fog. I play on PC. But I tend not to use that unless I really need to. That's just a personal choice, but I definitely can see why people use it. Hey Fairy Ferret, how's it going? We have found a Helicoprion level 145 right outside my base. But I need to get a couple more ratfish treats. So I need to get the ammonite bile and the Tuso tentacles. And I've come across this Alpha Mosa. So I'm hoping the heli will be all right outside my base. I don't know if Megalodons aggro on wild helis or not. I know they aggro on tamed ones, but I don't know if they aggro on wild ones. If they don't, then the heli should be fine unless it despawns. They don't, that's good. Because the only reason the heli should disappear is if it despawns. They do aggro on wild ones. Happen to you? I got conflicting views on that. Fingers crossed everything goes well. Excited to see how this tame works. Yeah. I mean, I almost tamed one on Friday. But it threw up the spacebar symbol and my mind went blank. And by the time I remembered what that symbol is on PC, which I'm pretty sure is spacebar, it threw me off, stunned me, and then killed me. So almost tamed one. It was only a level 15. I was just at the point of I'll take whatever I can get because the Megalodons had really frustrated me. It's very tiresome. Is a heli immune to jellyfish? I don't think so. Not from what I've heard. I haven't been on one yet, but I don't think so. Only if another in the area. What, you mean another heli in the area? Woohoo! Finally! You still have the modded one on your server, so I'm not sure which one is the official one. Oh, right, okay. Oh, 200. If I put that on there just for now. Oh, skull. I probably should have disabled harvesting. But yeah, we'll leave it enabled for now. Right, so I was rudely interrupted. Lost quite a bit of health. But we only need one Tuso. And it shouldn't be any higher than a 121 at least. Wonder how can you tell the difference? Not sure, to be honest. It's a good question. Oh, Christ. Wondered what that was. There he is. That's not an alpha. No, no. Ooh, it was red. I thought, oh, it's an alpha. It's only level 20. That's good. It's good. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there he is. Ah, not again. Hey, there we go. On Ragnarok hunting Tuso tentacles, but got swarmed by 3 Alpha Tusos and I died. 3? What, at the same time? Christ. Maybe there's a Tuso overspawn as well. Okay, so we got the tentacles. So ammonite do not appear on this. I didn't realize that. So I'm going to use this because I'm not going to waste time looking around for these little fellas. Go for that one. And then that should be it. And then I can go and tame that 145 right outside my base. So, what do people think of oh man, what do people think of the Lost Colony news? Wait. Oh. Yeah, what do people think of the Lost Colony news with the element infused undead non-breathing zombie like survivors and stuff? Was not expecting that to be in the crunch. Can't wait for that. I'm really excited about it, honestly. It does show how far Ark has come from when... Here we go. From when the island first released. It's so... Something like Lost Colony is so different. But I don't think you can have a game like Ark that doesn't change in such a big way. I think it needs to. Right. I think I got enough. Hang on. This aggro thing from Ammonites lasts a long time. It's like a minute or something, isn't it? The only DLC that ASC does not have. Yes. Yeah. I feel bad for those still on ASE and not getting Lost Colony. Look, he's trying to attack me because of the stuff. Not anymore. It's worn off. I got 11. I think it should be enough. Yeah, I think so. Why has my cat disappeared? I was using that. I was using that as a guide. C players just looking. It's like looking through the shop window. C got Aquatica though. Not quite on the level of Lost Colony. But I am looking forward to Lost Colony even more with that the new reveal that they put out. It sounds like, because they said beneath the frozen wastelands of Lost Colony or of a Rat Prime, it sounds like it's going to be similar to Aberration, where you've got the surface, which is cold but livable. And then you've got the element infused area underneath. That's what it sounds like, because it definitely said beneath the frozen wastes of a Rat Prime. Is it PvP? No. No, it's PvE. You think it's 10 bile for one ratfish? So I've got, I don't know if it's on Dodo Dex yet, but I've got 5 times taming, and I'll have 3 ratfish treats. It's a bit of a risk because I might need 4. But it wasn't on Dodo Decks on Friday. But we'll give it a try anyway. What's that? Oh, I hate these things. I wish they were never added. They're the fastest thing in the ocean. And you can't get away from them. You've got to fight them. Should be good then. Hopefully. I definitely need 3. Just a question of whether I need 1 more. What are your top 5 dinos for TLC update? I'm guessing Giga is going to be number 1. Hey Killer, how you doing? I've actually only got 2 of the 4 that we could get a TLC. I've only got 2 on mind at the moment, and that's Quetz and Bronto. I'm undecided on what other 2 I'd like to get a TLC, because there's so many creatures from the early Ark Evolved days that could do with some rework, and so I'm undecided at the moment. So it's really Quetz and Bronto at the moment. But to be honest, I don't use the Giga that much myself. I haven't actually got one tamed on this playthrough. I have before, but not on this one. Let's just check the heli is still there. Is that it? There we go. Just waiting for me outside my base. Hang on. Oh my god. 15. 5. Well, I should be able to leave them there, right? I shouldn't have a problem taming one with 2 others in the area. Can you use admin commands to block their spawns? What, the Surfactinus? You can use commands. Well, they're not admin commands. They're innie things. Lines that you put in the innie. But you can block any creature.
The user's friend. Still surviving?
Six. I don't want to pull resources for 50. I don't understand why you can't change this. It's a bit of a nuisance. Ark Mobile Ultimate Edition news for unofficial. Not that I've heard of. I've not heard anything about unofficial for mobile in a long time. As far as I'm aware, they're still planning on doing it, but there's not any updates on that. What skin set is this? Oh, it's the Astrios skin set. The free Astrios custom cosmetics. So I am just for now gonna leave a few things in here. In case things go silly. I don't need all this weight. I'm not going to need water because I'm in the water. And that. There we go. Thank you, Dinosaurs. Throw you off. You love the idea of NPCs. Would be interesting if one day they add particular individuals that you can come across randomly roaming around the map who gives you a rare gift or something. Yes, yeah. These survivors that are coming in Lost Colony, I mean, they're kind of NPCs, but I don't think they're going to be NPCs that you can like talk to, tame, do anything with. From the looks of the picture, they're pretty much just going to be element infested or element infused. So I got a feeling that they're just going to be ones to kill. But yeah, it would be good to have sort of more NPC type people in the game. Plezzy needs a TLC. Yeah, I see Plezzy get mentioned a lot. Evo Giga is amazing. You feel so powerful. I've not used the Evo Giga. I should really add some Evo creatures to the game, to be honest. I hear a lot about them. Now that the Karkar exists, there isn't much use for a Giga. I have wondered why so many people are saying they want a Giga TLC when the Karkar's out. Not quite sure myself why that is, to be honest. But it'll be interesting to see what gets voted. Oh, I forgot. I need a drop item. Something that I found in drops. So I think all of this is drop items. So now I don't believe the drop rarity or anything impacts the taming. But I'll take a few things. But I don't think it impacts the taming. I think what impacts the taming is the getting the controls right. But I could be wrong. What is your time rate? It's one treat. 1 times is 10 treats. 3 is 4. Oh, it's 5 times. So I've got 3. So I should have enough. You got drop loot? Yep. Just remember that. It's the one thing I forgot last time. It's not something you commonly need for taming. Okay. So we got quite a... Oh, come on. We got quite a collection. What's that? Yeah, get rid of him. I want to clear out the area. Is that a fourth one? Okay, there's some Megs. That's a lovely coloured one, but it's only a 30. Now, I don't want to hit a heli, so I'll stay here. So which one? 5? Oh, that's the 145, closest to my base. Now it's going to swim around. It's going to swim around when I try and tame it. There are tons. That's another one. But it looks like the area is fairly clear. Let's just go and clear up some of these thingies. Oh, for Christ's sake. Where'd they all come from? The torpor attack is no joke if you mess up. I messed up on Friday because I forgot what the spacebar symbol was. And it literally stunned me and kept me stunned. I couldn't get away. I think I'm good. So let me just double check. Was it that one? No. 15? Oh, that's where they came from. That one? That one? This one? Where? Oh, come on. It was here. There was a 145. Here, this one. That one, there it is. Okay. Let's do this. I should be able to perch this fella up here. In front of my gates. Yeah, I'm just blind. So if I perch him up here, I should be good. And then... Ah, man. 145 makes me even more, nervous. Here we go. I'm not going to be able to watch chat while this is taming. Oh, nearly missed it then. Oh, that was the spacebar. How long does it go for? Yes. Oh, I need another one, do I? I need another item. I take it I have to wait. Oh, Christ. Travelled quite far from my base. Woohoo! We got it! Right. Let's just, Oh. Oh. We got it. There was plenty around my base. Oh, I don't want to go over there. That was a pretty good find, a 145. Where's my base? Oh my god! We've gone so far. Thank God they fixed the megalodon spawns. Absolutely. And there's so many more helicoprions as well. There's like 5 or 6 outside my base. But it's made it so much better. It was so frustrating on Friday. So I got, there we go, my Bazzy. And now we can go and check out a new tame. I wonder if you can trap it to keep it from swimming all over the place. Yeah, not sure. Definitely one to be tested out. I'm sure somebody will test it out. Right, I'll come back to all that in a moment because there's a lot of resources there. Just catch up with chat for a little bit because I missed all that. Not the biggest fan of yet another zombie theme, but I'll stay open about it. What wildcard will make out of it. Yeah, we'll have to see what wildcard's going to do with it. To be honest, hopefully they can do something good. Good with it. Isn't Giga the way still the way to go for King Titans? When you don't get the kill streak up with the Karkar, the Giga is stronger. I think so, yeah. I haven't done King Titans since ASC days. A long time. You like my videos? Thank you very much, Anas. How I get the mod? Which mod? Easy tame, already got a 145 male and 3 135 females. They do seem pretty easy. And there wasn't that much in the area, so I didn't have to clear out many threats in the area. The only bit I find stressful is paying attention to where my fingers are on the keyboard and not accidentally suddenly going like that and pressing the wrong one, which I have done in the past. Nothing else matters, just the prompts. Yes, yeah. I don't think I could have done that on Friday with the megalodons and stuff. Nice jump scare. Oh, when the other heli came in, I honestly thought it was a megalodon. I need to move these. Hang on. Because they aggroed on something in my base, and then they ended up getting stuck. And I wish Basilos could swim backwards. What FPS are you on? I've got like 84 at this or something at the moment, or is it 74? But that's the Steam counter. The Steam counter now says FG next to it, which I'm pretty sure it didn't used to say that. The babies grow quick as well. The heli babies, do they? I'm wondering, does the stats of the heli affect the blueprint stuff at all? Do they need to be bred and mutated for that, or is that only if you're going to use them out in the wild? Here we go. So let me just let me get my stuff on. So I'm going to test it out on this. So I've got lots of questions about this, so I'm going to figure it out, but I don't know whether it's only loot items that you find that you can turn into blueprints, or if you've crafted something from a blueprint but you lose the blueprint, can you then turn the crafted version into a blueprint? So questions like that and stuff is what I've been interested in finding out. You have a suggestion? Why don't you build a house over the water? I could do, to be honest, when I built this base, and then built the pen, it wasn't until I went out for a swim that I realised how shallow it was, because it's deep here, or fairly deep, but when you get out there, it becomes a lot shallow. I hadn't realised that, to be honest. Which game and which map? So this is Ascended on the island. Do we put it in the inventory, or do we put it in... Do we throw it out? We throw it out. Not crafted, pre-made only. So stuff that you get from drops and stuff, I guess. So like this. You have to throw it out. If I can figure it out. You need the saddle, of course. Of course you need the saddle. So I've got to spend some points. Oh no, not saddle. Need to spend some points on the heli saddle. Smithy. Not too expensive. It's like a smithy. So you put it in. Oh, that keeps happening. It's like I interact with something and then suddenly jump to here. I don't know if other people have been having that, but I've been experiencing that quite a few times. Even when I do things like imprint, I suddenly am several feet away from the actual creature. Heli. I like the heli, the heli saddle. Got a little dodo on the front. Funnily enough, I found 3 saddle blueprints while hunting for ammonites. Right. Don't need... Where's the little dodo? There he is, the little dodo. Yeah, I like that. Ah, right, okay. So, right, so it's a smithy in that you can actually craft stuff as well. Additions Ascended. All right. Okay, so select an item to be broken down. Convert to blueprint, time to convert, 1 minute. So what I'm interested in is, does it, if it's successful, does it keep the rarity and does it keep the, all of the figures and stuff, the durability, the heat resistance, the armor and all that. So that's what I'm interested in, assuming it works. Do you see it doing anything? Oh, you can't access inventory while breaking down. It should keep everything. I got a notification. Hang on. If you're on a server, then the random teleporting is desync. Usually happens after building. Yeah, it happens from time to time. Not necessarily after building, but it's not a constant thing. It can depend on the crafting skill of the heli. Success! Blueprint recorded thanks to whatever it said. There we go. It's now a blueprint. Oh, success rate. So this means it currently has a 44% success rate. So I was quite lucky that it didn't fall in the 60, in the 56. So how much does it go up? 0.2. So if you breed them and can you mutate this? Presumably not. But does imprinting prove it? But yeah, there we go. We've now got an Ascendant cloth gloves thingy. You got the wheel, the ship's wheel. Oh wow, you can spin around on this. You can't normally... What's that free swimming? Anyone know what that free swimming icon means? It's been a long time since you played on Ark. Can you tell me what new issues have come? Not sure I've got enough time. It's the issues are mainly crashing issues and stuff, which I think is more on console, PlayStation maybe, but I've been having some crashing and blue screen issues. But there's not like a huge list of new issues or anything. It's like Dinosaurs, the swimming. Right. And what's this ammonite? Divine Spiral. Oh, it moves nice and fast. I wonder if it's faster. Oh, come on. Yeah, I need a new water pen, that's for sure. I think that's going to be one of my next projects, is extend my water pen out. It's just whenever I start a project, I never finish because I get distracted by other things and then want to do that. Like, I want to tame some more dinosaurs and start mutating them. But I've got so much other things to do. Where? Oh. Right. Okay, we got that done. That was success right outside my base. There we go again, look. You don't get the ammonite debuff. Don't get inked. You don't get inked by squids, right? I did wonder about that because in the trailer it showed the squid throwing out his ink, and the Helicoprion just went through it. So I did wonder if that's what it meant. So you don't get the ammonite debuff, meaning you don't get the aggro from everything. But I assume you still get dismounted by jellyfish, because if not, it makes it a lot more interesting. I'm just going to have a quick pee, and then I'll be back. So literally a minute. Hey, I'm back. Thank you, thank you. I'm all refreshed. Hello, Mr. Robot. Oh, it's a bit private. Right. Wonder if I got anything in here that I'd like to make a blueprint. I could try and turn all of these into some of these into blueprints. The Ascendant stuff. This should all be drop related stuff. Oh. What's this game? Ark Survival Ascended. Hey, Pop T. Just tamed a Helicoprion. Oh, Christ. It's getting a bit dark. Just tamed a Helicoprion. Down here. It was a 145. Came out at 217. Yeah. I love its eyes. Glowing eyes. So it's a male. Probably look for a female at some point. But yeah, just tested the blueprint making ability. Scuba tanks. What do you mean, killer? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, my dinosaur has everything, doesn't it? The tentacles part sucks. What? Harvesting tentacles for the rat treats.
No place left to put anything.
I think I've only got like 2 left. Oh, I've got 4 left. What's that? Oh. So now I've got a 363 male with only 1 color. So this is what I was looking at earlier for anyone that's just joined the stream. The 363 Theris is my fully combined Theris at the moment with all the high levels. So this one's got 0% imprint, so it's born with 16,008 health and 584 melee, and then with 100% imprint, 19,209 health and 699 melee. So because I don't want to go above sort of 21, 22k health, I can probably add a few more health mutations, but I've got to be cautious of how many more I add, because with 100% imprint, I don't want this going above 22. But I can carry on with melee. So yeah, not doing too badly. Oh, have I got any pre-made so I could turn them into blueprints? I think that's literally the only... you can't turn pre-made. You can only turn, or so I've been told, you can only turn dropped items into blueprints. You can't turn pre-made ones. Let me just test it myself while we're here. Let's find something nice and easy. I'll just test it for science. Oh, pre-made is dropped. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'll test it anyway, but I think I've only got the 2. No, invalid, cannot be broken down. So I believe I've got 2, but at the moment my heli has a 44.2% success rate. So I've got this one and I've got this one, but a 44.2% chance of success. I would probably try and get that up, I think, at the moment, unless I find some better ones of these. Why not go over 22k health? It's to do with, I think it's to do with burn damage and cakes, veggie cakes. I think, especially in the dragon fight. I can never remember exactly what the 22k health is with the Theris, but it's to do with I think burn damage, and then the cakes obviously healing and stuff. So the higher you go above 22, I think the more percentage you take, something like that. Have a little gamble. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, because I'm sure I'll be able to find one. I think this one. Yeah. If I lose it, I'm blaming you, killer. Actually, Kitty can come because for some reason shoulder pets. Oh, actually, I'd not got my Scooby gear on. Oh. I must have made this from a blueprint. What about this one? I must have made it from a blueprint. Maybe I got a blueprint on one of the other servers. That one as well. Didn't know you streamed. You have good content. Thank you, Mikos. I've been streaming for almost a month now. A little over 3 weeks. I've been streaming, so it's fairly new.
I was having such a nice user-free dream.
Anyone popping up behind me? Let's see, scuba. No, I don't have anything in there. So I must have blueprint from on the other servers. Oh, it might be that it was damaged. So what I need now is this 363 to mate with the 359 to get the orange in to a 363. So this one I don't need anymore. I'm going for the green, the lime green and orange colours at the moment. So trying to get them combined and then go for another round of mutations. You are the 87 HP. We don't need you anymore. What's the best dino to kill a Tuso? I'm not sure what the best is, but I kill Tusos with Bazzies because they are unaffected. What is wrong with you? Unaffected by the ink. So definitely Bazzy for me. But the Helicoprion, the new Helicoprion, is also unaffected by the ink. So maybe the Helicoprion. I don't know what the damage is like on the heli. In fact, let's have a quick look. A 218 unleveled. Well, it's got one level, but in success rate. 308. I might pop out in a minute and kill something and just see what it is. Okay, Big Al Bruce, thanks for joining the stream and having a chat. Take care of yourself. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I'm going to need my Scooby gear. So I'm assuming you get dismounted by jellyfish. When you're on the Helicoprion. I put my dog back on, yeah. You're on PvE official. No, I'm on PvE unofficial. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see particularly well, so I'll turn up the gamma a bit as it's nighttime. Bazzy? What do you mean? Alright, let's go and see how this one can do unleveled. Okay, Megalodon straight away. 154. Oh, hang on. What's the... So right click is the stun. Yeah, right click is the stun. But the stun does more damage. But you can't attack as quickly. C doesn't do anything. C doesn't do anything. So, I don't know about jellyfish. It might be worth trying to find out. Oh, there's a turtle up there. Is this jellyfish? Oh. I'm not sure what that light is. Have I tested the blueprint thing yet? Yes. I have. It was a success. with a 44% success rate. See, I like that. I like this slap. I definitely like this. Definitely like this. Hey Pedro, how you doing? Oh. We're gonna press spacebar on the surface. Oh. Not doing anything. Is it meant to jump? Does it copy the items 1-1 or are the blueprints it produces weaker? It copies 1-1. 1-to-1. So it's no different. The rarity is the same and all of the stats like the durability, the cold resistance and all that stuff is the same. So it's literally just a copy. It didn't do it unless you have to go upwards. Yeah, it's not doing spacebar isn't doing it for me. So here we go, here we go. Testing for science. You can stun them though. So you can get dismounted by jellyfish, but you can stun them. But can other Helicoprions stun you while you're on a Helicoprion? Try C. Try C, then spacebar. Oh. Oh, so the C changing is it from free swimming to surface swimming. Oh, so you can't go down in the water when you're surface swimming. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, I like that. So basically, you just slap everything and then attack. I think I might like this mount. The jellyfish knocking you off is a little bit annoying, but at least you can slap them silly. Surface swimming is faster. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like this. Hey Pedro, I think I might have already said hello to you. Not sure. In fact, that makes it a bit easier to park, actually, because you're stuck at the surface. Definitely a tame that I like. I definitely thinking of potentially mutating them. Because they are unaffected by squids, ammonite. So the only real threat is getting knocked off by jellyfish if you don't stun them. But jellyfish are really weak, so yeah. I'll be more worried about the squid grab. Oh, can the squid grab you? Because I know the ink doesn't affect you, but can they actually grab you? That's another thing. Hey Mystic, how are you going? We got ourselves a Helicoprion. And the let's turn the gamma back down. The Megalodon overspawn is gone. So there's 692. On Friday there was 1700, which was not far off of the number of Meganuras on the map. So that's significantly reduced now. And there's quite a few helis. 79. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's one of the updates that I'm very pleased about. Bazzy aren't affected by jellyfish. No, they're not. That's why Bazzy is one of my favourite mounts, because they can't be knocked off or grabbed by squids. But yeah, I wanted to know whether heli can be grabbed by the squid. Thanks, Mystic, for the raid. Thank you very much. Were you streaming Ark, Mystic? Have you tamed a heli? 363. Uh, 363 with the green. That's just the same as that. You haven't gotten around to checking these guys out yet. I had a nightmare, an absolute nightmare on Friday when they first got introduced, due to the Megalodon overspawn, but today has been a lot better. In fact, like, my base is down here, right at the bottom, and I literally had 5 or 6 Helicoprions right outside my base with a level 145, so I tamed that one. So yeah. Doing Ark Ascended. I've not played that. Sounds interesting though. I watched GP TikTok videos. Thank you, Blade Master. I need to do a few more TikTok videos. I try to break down my news videos into individual TikTok ones, but there hasn't been as much to create recently. But I'm streaming on TikTok as well now, which is kind of helping. So yeah, I need to know whether you can be grabbed by a squid. I don't think I'm going to test that for science. At the moment. But 44.2%, and you go up 0.2 success rate per level up. I don't know whether that 0.2 increases the higher the level. But it's good to have a smithy in the water. The only thing is, you can't repair scuba stuff in a smithy. So it's unfortunate it's not a fabricator. So I can get rid of these two. I need a saddle. Where's the saddle gone? Yeah. I heard the shark spawns were rough, but we've had super high shark spawns since Rag came out. Apparently it's better now that they've reduced them. It was insane. There was on the island on Friday, there were 1,600 on the map at one time. And if I compared that to how many Meganuras were on the map, there was 1,800 of them. So almost the same as those little fly thingies. Now there's about 700 Megalodons on the map, so significantly reduced by almost 2/3. The 0.2 seems to be fixed, and I don't think the skill can be mutated, but the stat does get taming bonus. What do you mean the 0.2 seems to be fixed? Because when I leveled up that stat, it went up by 0.2. Oh. Hey Voodoo One, how do you tame the new shark things? The Helicoprion. You basically need to get a loot item. So you need to grab an item from a drop. I'm not sure if it has to be a specific type of item, but I used a piece of armor that I got from a drop. You then have to swim. Before you tame, you have to clear out the area to make sure there's no like sharks and stuff that are going to aggro. And then you swim up to the helicopter and you drop the item out of your inventory right next to it, and it should eat the item. And as it's eating the item, you press E, or if you're on console, whatever the E button is, to ride it. And then as you're riding it, it will do the mini game of bringing up what keys you have to press on the keyboard or the controller. And you go through a series of that while it's swimming around. And then once it's gone through that process, it will then ask you to feed it some ratfish treats, which you need to have in slot 0. And the ratfish treats are made in the cooker, and they're for some reason they're in the kibble folder. And you need 10 ammonite bile, 6 honey, and 4 Tuso tentacles, and that makes 1 ratfish. once you've gone through that cycle once, assuming it's not tamed after doing it once, you need a second loot item to start the process off again. So you need to make sure that not only have you got the right amount of ratfish stuff, you need the same number of loot items. It's really simple process, kind of like taming Andrewsarchus and stuff like that, to be honest. But you just got to make sure you clear the area out of megalodons and other threats, because it does swim quite far from the base. It was literally right outside my base, and by the time I tamed it, we swam quite far. So you just need to be aware of that. Let's stick my saddle onto you. Right, so next time I stream, I'm probably going to finish in about a quarter of an hour, but next time I want to tame some more Deinosuchus. This one I only tamed because of the colours. You can't see it really well now, but it's a blue and green. But I definitely want to mutate these. Stephen Mulligan, hello, welcome. This new shark is buggy, trying to breed it, but not getting points in crafting skill. Somebody said that you can't, where was it? I think somebody said that you can't, the stat does, but the stat does get taming bonus. So I'm not sure if you can mutate them or not. I've only tamed one, so I've not gone through a mutation process yet. But I mean, if it does get mutation, if it does get points in crafting skill, and you can get that through mutations, then you'd be able to get it to 100%, and therefore wouldn't need to level it up. So I'd be surprised if you're meant to be able to mutate it, to be honest. But I think I've done everything I was intending to do today, because that's what I wanted to get done. Where's the female? 22 minutes. So I'm still taming the Therazinos. I'm going up as high as I can with melee. So I'm just going to carry on taming them. So at the moment, I've got 83... Oh no, I've got 85 points in health and 78 in melee is what I have at the moment. So pushing towards 100. We did get a few points, but what you say makes sense. Yeah. I've just tested the Helicoprion out. Hi, Tiny. My camera went off. Yeah, my camera went off for some reason. I just tested the Helicoprion to see how well it fares up against like megalodons and stuff, and the stun is really good. And I discovered you can still get dismounted by jellyfish, but you can stun the jellyfish, which is good. Hey King Dragon, how you doing? No worries, Voodoo. That was my taming guide. I should make a video out of that, just explaining it. It'll be nice and simple. gacha loot works as well. Does it? That's interesting. That's good to know. I don't have any gachas on this gameplay at the moment. I do have some stuff on other maps that I need to bring over to the island. I need to bring my snow owl and some snails. Because I'm mainly on the island at the moment. No matter the level, each level up gives you 0.2 fixed. All right, so it's always 0.2. Right, okay. So I guess the level the level will determine what the success rate is. So like my 145 tamed at 217 has 44% success rate. If I tamed a level 5, would the success rate be a lot lower to start with? That's what I'm assuming. You can sell me a 1k melee Theory egg. Well, I'm on a private server. So you can't really sell me one. But I'll eventually get there. You tamed a level 5 and it had 0 points in crafting. What do you mean? It had 0% success rate? Or the points. What was the success rate? What's a 0? I'm not sure how many points. Hang on. Where's my gun? 8. So 0 points is 0 success. Yeah, I was just seeing here. Because it's got here 44.2%, 44 points, and 1 level up. What's that? Oh, poo. It pooped. So yeah, so if you tame a level 5, it's got 0% success rate. That's something that I was curious about, because I was thinking, if it's something like the dung beetle or the snail, where all you need it for is to turn things into blueprints, does it matter what level you get? Like, can you just get a level 5? But if you start a level 5 with 0% success rate, then clearly you want to go for the higher level. But yeah, I think almost 6 o'clock. I can only really stream till 6 o'clock on Sundays. What is he doing? I mean, come on. He's standing at the wall.
Called upon to perform field surgery. I must familiarize myself with the use of inner workings. Get in there, Ramage.
Mutations on that stat give it 2%. Oh, so you can mutate that stat then. Wanted your thoughts on this based on the new crunch. Do you think like the first 3 maps, Lost Colony, should be included in Bob's True Tales? I know we are already getting new content, but I feel like it should have had its own theme as part of Bob's True Tales. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think so, because I think with the fact that Lost Colony is a brand new DLC in itself to be paid for with new content, it just doesn't make sense to then have a Bob's True Tales with new content for an additional charge. So it honestly doesn't make sense. I don't think it really should have been like that. But if there's any story in Bob's True Tales that relate to Lost Colony, then maybe they'll include that in the Lost Colony DLC. You should get this. You should get the Survivor Mate mod that teleports him to his destination after 30 seconds. Just don't put him on harvest mode. Oh, I didn't know there was a mod. I've not looked at Survivor Mate mods. I don't have this one on harvest mode. I have it on butler. He just fills up my trough with berries. My last one on harvest mode got killed. Where was it? No, that was Megalodon Massacre. My harvester got killed by a level 15 Dilophosaur. Still don't know how it happened. A robot has 10k health. So yeah, not quite sure what happened there. But just saying, if you have the mod and put them on harvest mode, they will teleport into the mesh. Oh, will they? Right, good to know. Right, I think that's going to be it today. I don't know when I'll stream again, probably on Tuesday. I think. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining in. Cheers, hey girl. Thank you for joining the stream and sticking around. Yeah, hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. And then maybe see you on Tuesday. Yeah, take care everyone.